So the equation can be given to you in a couple different forms for graphing purposes. Slope-intercept form, where you find the slope and you find an intercept. Which intercept are we finding? The y-intercept. And so we can graph the line knowing that. This form is called standard form. Do you need to know or be able to tell me what form that is? Yes. So if I tell you, write me a general equation for standard form, I would want you to write ax plus by equals c. Okay, if I say give me the standard form for slope-intercept, I would want you to write y equals mx plus b. Okay, standard form always gives you and x and then y-intercept. Okay, for a line, you will always have one x, and for a line, you will always have one y-intercept. Okay? All right. So, in this problem, y equals negative 2/3 x plus 5. What format is this in? So, it's slope-intercept. Okay, so this is slope-intercept. So, we know that we start at 5 on the y-axis, and we're going to go, is this going to be a rise or a run? A rise or a fall? Good. I'm going to go down 2, and which way 3? 1, 2, 3. You just need 2 points. 2 points are all you need to be able to draw the equation, or to draw the graph of a line. Okay? Now, this is in intercept form. And what's really nice about that is if you want your x-intercept, that means y is equal to 0, right? Because the x-intercept is where it crosses the x-axis. Would you agree? And so that means the y value is 0, correct? So when the y value is 0, you really want to look at the equation 2x is equal to 15, because 3 times 0 is 0, and it disappears, correct? And so what is x then? So 7.5. So on the x-axis, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.5. It's right there. So if I'm trying to find the x-intercept, I let y be 0. Yep, the y-intercept, I'm going to let x equal 0. Exactly. And so if x is 0, I'm going to get 3y equals 15, so y is equal to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And there is the graph of the line in standard form, 2x plus 3y equals 15. Madeline? Mm-hmm. Right. And the book will say, do these ones using this method? Do these ones using this method? And then there's a section where it says use whatever method you want. And so depending on how it's presented to you, if it's presented as standard form, use the intercept method. If it's presented to you in slope-intercept form, use your slope and your intercept, your y-intercept. Does that make sense? Okay. All right. So this is a little extra stuff. I'll give you a second to write this down. Yeah. So this first example is going to say, I'm giving you the point 2, negative 3, and k 7. I'm telling you the slope is negative 2, find k. Well, that's why I'm going to have you do this one. That's right. Couldn't do this one, but I bet after we do this example, you'll be able to go back and do it. Okay. Was this exact one given to you? Was it the exact one? Okay. So we'll do it in our notes so that you have it, because that's a nice little question to ask on a quiz or a test. All right? It's kind of an extension question. I should say give both the x-intercept and y-intercept. Okay, so this came from your homework, correct? If I'm telling you to find the slope, what is our slope formula? What? How do you find the slope? Slope equals so all you're doing is applying this. Don't we have point 1 and point 2? Don't we? So what would y2 be? Minus, what's y1? Over x2? Minus 2. Now what is this supposed to equal? Negative 2. Let's make this fraction equals fraction, so let's put that negative 2 over 1. Does that make sense? So what is the numerator going to simplify down to? So 10 over k minus 2 equals negative 2 over 1. Okay, think back to your test. What do you think you would do in this problem at this point? Julia? Or Riley? Oh. I would cross multiply. So we're going to cross multiply. And so I'll get 10 is equal to twice k minus 2, correct? 1 times 10, and I dropped my negative sign, negative 2 times k minus 2. So what am I going to do with that negative 2? So now 10 is equal to, what am I going to write? Negative 2. Right, don't forget to change that sign. And so I just have an algebraic expression, don't I? All right, so finish solving for k. Go through your steps. And that's what I got. Can you all agree? Okay. Anybody got a question? Negative 3 is what I got for k. All right. There are actually 4 of these questions. Pair up with somebody, and let's see if we can do these together. Find someone to pair up with. All right, and do these last 4 questions.